Okay. Okay, here we go again. We're now going to start with Community and Economic Development, Finance and Personnel, chaired by Pinky Vargas. Sorry about that.
Thanks, Jean. We have one item in front of us today, the interlocal agreement between the Bellingham Housing Authority and the City of Bellingham. This interlocal agreement between Bellingham Housing Authority and the City provides funding for a crime prevention officer who will work directly with Bellingham Housing Authority staff and residents. This program, which has been in place since 2000, includes both enforcement and preventative components focused on the Bellingham Housing Authority properties. Fiscal impact is $105,000, and I'm going to turn it over to Chief Cook if you'd like to say some comments.
Thank you, Pinky. Cliff Cook, Chief of Police. This agreement has been in place since 1992. It is a long-standing agreement between the Bellingham Housing Authority and our department. And the $105,000 that's part of this agreement pays for 95% of an officer's position who is assigned to work through the Housing Authority and with clients and properties that they manage. There are approximately 49 properties throughout the city that this officer assists with a variety of different issues, complaints, problems with the tenants that would ordinarily fall upon our patrol officers to follow up. There are about 1,600 voucher holders. Those are singular vouchers. Those include a great deal of families. A voucher may represent a family of 3 to 5. So it's a segment of our population that the Housing Authority felt deserved the level of attention that our department cannot ordinarily provide through regular resources. Currently, Officer Jeremiah Smith is assigned in that position. I talked to him again today just to kind of go over some of the issues that he still deals with on a regular basis. A lot of it has to do with, again, as I mentioned, problem tenants that are committing criminal violations, issues where someone has received a voucher for housing but then is providing space for an individual to stay where drugs are being dealt or other criminal activities occurring. So it's a benefit for both the city and the police department and the Housing Authority. It provides a resource they can go directly to.
Thank you, Chief. Committee? Dan?
Does this program work with the neighborhood policing program at all?
They have worked together. I would say that the neighborhood police officers have become more of an asset to this officer because this position has been in place for some time. I believe Officer Smith is probably the 6th officer that's held this position over the last 20-some years. So yes, they do work together. A lot of the properties are not only does this entail multi-story, multiple single-family dwelling type properties, but also single-family residences in various locations throughout our neighborhoods.
Thank you.
Anyone else? No? We need to authorize this contract.
We move to authorize Agenda Bill 21031 to approve this contract.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Aye. Forgot I was on this committee.
Should I do that again?
No.
Shall we take a short break to figure out who's who here or what?
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And that contract passes unanimously. And that's end of committee.
Thank you very much. We will wait a couple minutes and we'll be back with